Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope-A-Dope Report. I am your host, Chris Carlson. I'm here with an after-the-fight special episode, box score edition of a fight that happened on Saturday. It happened in Dublin, Ireland. It was Bernard Dunne. It's Bernard here. Bernard, they call it. I'm pretty sure they say Bernard Dunne over in Ireland versus Ricardo Cordoba. Cordoba was, let me get this straight, the WBA regular champ. So in the days of alphabet soup, basically, what is it? Caballero, the tall 122 pounder. He's the real champ. This guy is kind of like his second fiddle. I guess he's going to be a mandatory at some point or whatever. Anyway, it was for a belt, kind of like a tier 2 level belt at the 122 super bantamweight division. Let's get right into it. If you look at Dunne, Bernard Dunne, I thought he won the first 4 rounds pretty, not easily, because they were definitely back and forth throughout this whole fight. And even in these first 4 rounds, he did have 2 knockdowns on Cordoba. So he definitely had the upper hand in the first 4 rounds, even though they were not easy rounds by any stretch. You could see the fight just building and building and building. So the first 4 rounds, I definitely would go with Dunne, having the lead, obviously, with the 2 knockdowns that he scored, too. So if you go right to the 5th round, though, this is where it turns. Right at the start of the 5th round, Dunne came out, and there was a good two-way exchanging going on, but he came out pretty strong, and all of a sudden, Cordoba hit him with a nice clean shot, knocked him down. Dunne got up. He looked okay. Then he got knocked down again, and he looked really, really hurt. Dunne, I'm talking about. He looked really, really hurt. So Cordoba was able to score 2 knockdowns in that round and actually get right back in the fight. After that, the pace was just fast and furious and just back and forth the whole time. 20 seconds of this guy, 20 seconds of that guy, 30 seconds of both of them, knocking each other back. When you hit someone so hard they have to take a couple steps back and then come at it. There was a lot of that, a lot of off balance shots too. So it was a great fight. I thought Dunne definitely got his game back together after being hurt severely, I thought, in that 5th round. So it was just a great battle. I think the 9th round really, it's hard to pick a favorite round, but I'd say the 9th round was my favorite round. Just back and forth action. Like I said, both of them were getting hit. You could slowly see Dunne, very, very slowly see him getting the advantage, slowly but surely, in the, I'd say, 9th round and on. And all of a sudden, the 11th round, he knocked Cordoba down 3 times. There was a ton of knockdowns in these fights, but on the last one, he shook him. And he froze him, and it was like slow motion. The guy fell. It just, that type of thing where you get hit, and it's almost delayed, and you fall crushing. And it was over at that point. And just a dramatic fight. The crowd was crazy because it was in Dublin. Cordoba was fighting. He's from Panama. He was fighting on the road, so you got to give him credit for that. I would love to see a rematch of this. I know it it ended in a knockout, but man, I'll tell you what, this was a great fight. Definitely up for fight of the year. It was in the O2 Arena in Dublin. You guys should check it out. I know it's on YouTube. It's on the web. Last I checked, I think I watched it Sunday night. It was up to like 2,500 to 3,000 views already, so it's going to be definitely a big fight. It was a huge fight over in Europe and obviously Ireland. Wasn't as big as the fight here. A lot of people didn't know about it, but you should definitely get on the internet. YouTube has it, and I definitely think it'll stay there for a while. I don't think they're going to... They probably would have already taken it off. I actually checked it last night. It was still on there, so... Anyway, this was the special edition after the fight box score. Actually, before I go, Bernard Dunne is actually saying he wants Israel Vasquez now, which I think would be a fun, interesting fight, and I think it'd be a perfect fight for Vasquez to come back to instead of fighting Marquez or Lopez or one of these Caballero, one of these guys. Maybe it would be good to fight this guy. Not to say this guy's a chump by any stretch. He's definitely showed that he can fight and come back from being down and everything like that. So it's just a great fight. You guys should check it out. Anyway, That was just a little news I read today, saying that, you know, Dunne wants to fight Vasquez. Anyway, there's really no information on that right now, so I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, this is the Rope-A-Dope Report. I am your host, Chris Carlson. Peace.